No.
Go.
I read Percy Jackson's Greek Gods by Rick Riordan. It was a very good book that talked about all the gods, titans, and primordials. In the first chapter, it talked about how there was nothing in the world except for a dark mist, and his name was Chaos. This mist eventually got lonely and made a planet that he called Gaia, which is Greek for the earth. So that's where we get the name, the earth. Gaia was lonely. So she created Uranus, which meant the sky. Uranus and Gaia soon fell in love, but not before Chaos made another world, I guess, underneath the earth, and he named it Tartarus. After all these new creations, he made multiple more. Yes, but Gaia and Uranus had some kids. They named these kids were tall and powerful and handsome, and they named these kids Titans. But it turned out that Uranus wasn't a good father. And eventually, the youngest Titan, Kronos, had to rise up and kill their father. After that, Kronos became king of the universe, and he started having kids of his own. But when he saw these kids, he saw that they were perfect, and they were just perfect. And to prevent another uprising, Kronos swallowed and ate his children. Good father of the year right there. He ate his first 5 children, except for one, who his wife, who is Rhea, R-H-E-A, kept from him. This child's name was Zeus. He grew up away from the castle, where Kronos was living. Well, Zeus had a good childhood. He learned how to kill people at the age of 5, and then when he was older, he went back to his father Kronos and became his cupbearer. After a while, he gave Kronos a drink that made him throw up his other children. And they all grew to their full size, so then there's 6 gods now. And they got their weapons and things, and then they killed Kronos. So then Zeus became god of everything. They made their own citadel, I guess, and they called it Olympus. It's beautiful. I'll show you a picture. I can't find the picture. Here's a picture of Zeus. Yes. But after that, they had many more gods, but there were 12 in particular. They were the main gods. There was 13 actually, but one had to die. They had Hestia. She was the goddess of the hearth. I'll show you a picture. Let me just get to it. There's Hestia. There is, not Hestia. There is Demeter. She is the goddess of plants and things, like growing. There was Hera. She was the goddess of marriage, and she was also married to Zeus. There is Hades. It's Hades. He was the god of the underworld and of the dead and things like that, so he had a happy life. There is Poseidon, who was the god of the sea. Okay, let me just go. Okay, here's Zeus again. He was the god of thunder, and pretty much He was the main god. He was powerful. And then after those few, there were some more powerful gods that were born after them. They were born from the gods, but they were still able to stay there. There's Athena. There's, oh geez, she's dying. Wait a second. There's Aphrodite. Beautiful. There is, let me just get to it. Okay, that's not him. There's Ares. Yes, I see. There is Hephaestus. There is, okay, this is going to take a while. There's Apollo. There's Artemis. Oh, she's beautiful. The death pig. Whoa. There's Hermes. And then there's Dionysus. Those were like the 13 main gods.